If your stash looks anything like mine, then you're probably interested in crafting the gold bag from the leathersmith to save some space. Unfortunately, the crafting recipe requires one troll pelt, which can only be gotten from killing the cave troll boss in the solo dungeon. So I knew that it was finally time to learn how to kill it. And in this video, I'm going to share the formula that I've come up with so you can learn how to beat the cave troll consistently and get the unique drops and goodies from its loot room. Now, no offense to the other creators that have made troll guide videos, but I've watched some of them and attempted to replicate their strategies, but I would still get wrecked every time. The troll just wasn't behaving for me how it was for these other creators. So, I decided to dedicate an entire 6-hour live stream to learning how to do the cave troll fight myself. And spoiler alert, after many hours of blood, sweat, and mostly tears, I finally learned the little secrets of how to consistently kill the troll, and good news, it's simple enough that I think anyone can kill the troll. Alright, so let's first get into what equipment is necessary to kill the troll, and then I'll teach you how to do the actual fight. Most people you see will go in completely naked into a troll fight because most of the attacks will one-shot you. But honestly, in my opinion, movement speed is really less important than people make it out to be when using my method. The general rule that I use is if a piece of gear has perks on it that help you do more damage, then bring it, even if it slows you down a little, since the limiting factor in the troll fight is usually how fast you can kill it before the zone comes. In this scenario, I'm playing as a rogue, but you can do it with basically any class, although some classes will be able to do it faster. I recommend using a rapier or a short sword, but basically any weapon will do as long as it has a relatively short animation. Okay, now that that's out of the way, let's get into how to do the fight. The key to starting the troll fight is approaching the troll from behind. If the troll is facing your direction when you enter the room, then just skirt around the edge of the room and he shouldn't aggro to you. The reason why you do this is because you want to try and avoid getting hit by the troll shout attack, and coming from behind gives you a bit more time to get close enough to the troll. Once you're close enough to the troll, start circling the troll to the left. The troll will then start using two main attacks. There is a right-handed swing and a one-handed downward strike. Both of these attacks are relatively easy to dodge, assuming you are constantly rotating to the left. If it uses the downward strike, then you'll have a second or two to land a couple hits on the troll while it prepares for its next attack. I suggest going for one headshot and one arm shot to maximize damage. If the troll uses the right-handed swing attack, it is very important that you keep a medium distance and don't get close too soon. If you try and attack too soon, it will quickly combo into the one-handed downward strike and one-shot you. A general rule that I use is just to be patient and wait until its right arm comes back down to its side. You should still be able to get in one or two hits before it starts its next attack. If you accidentally get close too soon and you notice it starting the combo, just strafe to the left as fast as you can and you'll probably dodge it, and still have some time to get in a couple hits as you would normally after the one-handed downward strike. After 3 or 4 of the basic attacks, the troll will grab its hammer with both hands and prepare a huge smash attack. Instead of continuing to rotate left, you're going to have to back off from the troll to avoid the AoE damage from the hammer. It has a deceptively large range, so try and give the troll a bit of extra space. The trick is that after the attack, you must quickly move back into melee range of the troll before it decides you're too far away and shouts at you. Once back into melee range, all you need to do is repeat the process of rotating left, dodging the 2 attacks, and getting your poke damage in where possible. Assuming you follow these steps perfectly, it's a rather straightforward fight. But it's a big scary troll and sometimes things don't go according to plan. So, if for any reason you get hit by the shout attack, there are 2 options. Option 1, walk backwards and the troll will sprint at you and perform a low sweeping attack that comes from left to right. If timed correctly, you can actually jump forwards into the left and hop over the attack, then just return back to your regular rotation. Option 2 is that you are in the middle range of the troll, and it will attempt to do a low sweeping attack without sprinting at you. In that case, all you need to do is back up a little bit. However, this will still mean that you are too far away from the troll, and it will often attempt to shout at you again, so quickly go back to your normal position, close to it on the left. That being said, it is pretty hard to avoid the troll once you've gotten the shout debuff. So that's why it's so important to avoid getting hit in the first place, because it makes the fight so much easier. One side note about the fight, if you're in the high roller lobby, the troll gets a bonus attack that is a fist pound attack that only hits close and right in front of it. It usually happens when you're rotating slowly and you're more in front of the troll than to the left of it. Fortunately, this attack is really easy to dodge and actually provides a lot of time to hit the troll in the head once or twice. Now you're probably wondering what happens if you were to rotate right around the troll. Well, you could try going right, but in my experience, the attack pattern is less consistent and harder to predict. There are some crazy attacks it uses that can be dodged if you learn them, but it's much harder than just rotating left, in my opinion. However, if at any point during the fight you need to rotate right for a bit, try and stay close enough to avoid the shout, but far enough away from the sweeping attacks it'll use until you can get back to its left side. And that's about it. It really isn't that hard once you get the hang of the attack patterns and the spacing you need to keep so that it sticks to its predictable attack pattern. Let me know in the comments how it goes for you with the troll, or leave any question you feel like I didn't cover in the video, and I'll do my best to answer them. I hope this guide helps out other more casual players like me that want to try out beating the troll for the first time. And if you ever want to see me beat the troll live, then stop by one of my live streams that I do every week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Take care.